Cybersecurity is a top priority. Data privacy is very important. However, one of my top priorities and focus area is protection of our children online. This is something that many parents have forgotten about. If you have children, think about it. When your children were 3 or 4 years old, you sat down with them and you talked to them about physical security. You said, don't talk to strangers. If somebody comes up and says, get in the car, don't listen to them. In school, when my kids were in 1st and 2nd grade, they taught them about stranger danger, right? If a stranger comes up to you, scream, stranger danger, right? And run the other direction. My youngest, when she was 7 years old, she used to get a kick out of this, because when I would pick her up from elementary school, I would show up to the school and I would go to give her a hug and she would start screaming, stranger danger, and like all the parents and principals and everything would come over and look at me, and I'm like, honey, it's not funny. And she's like, yes it is. I'm like, sweetie, daddy's gonna get arrested. And she's like, yeah, that would be funny. I'm like, no, it won't be, right? And that was only 7. Now she's a teenager, so you can imagine the fun I'm having there. But the point is, we spend all this time teaching our kids about physical threats and physical predators and things they need to do to protect themselves. And then what do? At age 3, 4, or 5, we say, here's a cell phone, here's an iPad, here's a tablet, have fun. And we don't tell them about the dangers. We need to spend some time to tell our kids, don't download random apps. Make sure that you research and look at the app, where it came from in the background before you install it. Make sure you don't give out personal information. Also, anybody can be anybody they want online, so just because somebody wants to be your friend and says they're a 9-year-old, a 10-year-old, or a 12-year-old with similar interests, that doesn't mean anything. Do you realize in social media, there is 0 authentication? I can go in and be a 12-year-old if I want to be. Yet so many people trust those profiles and we put our kids in danger. So we need to spend some time every day, every week, and every month to sit down with our children and talk to them about the dangers of cyberspace, and make sure that before we give them any of these devices, they understand basic cybersecurity so they don't inadvertently put themselves at risk.